You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast with Humvee, Ilran, and DJ the
I don't
DJ.
remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I said it.
Rodney King should have got a head beat for driving drunk and being grown in a Hyundai.
Yeah, I said it.
Keith, OJ did it.
Yeah, I said it.
And Rick Rosa Parks ain't do nothing but sit up like
Yeah, I said it. That's another thing.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Yeah. What's going on? It's your main man Humvee.
Ilran is back.
And DJ the DJ, what up, though?
And I am J.A. to the Y.
Ooh, that sounds.
Young.
Jay Young, if you're slow.
J. Young, if you're
That
slow.
boy in that thing. The fourth member.
We trying to keep the flow going.
The
so
fourth member.
I didn't want Rand to get mad and throw something at
Yeah,
me.
of course.
You know, Rand be losing his temper.
Man.
What?
Y'all seen that punching bag in his garage?
Oh,
Rand be beating the shit out that thing.
that's what's been going on.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I
Randy.
don't want you to walk behind me no more.
Randy McGregor.
I don't want you to walk behind. Who you going for? Who you going for in the fight?
Man, I don't even know, man.
It's a boxing match.
I'm gonna keep the
not-
money team.
I'm not a
It's a
Mayweather.
boxing match.
I'm not a Mayweather fan.
How can you not be?
How can you not be a fan of that black man?
I mean,
Hold on,
again, remember-
but should you say, are you a fan of boxing? Should we start there?
I like boxing.
Yeah,
Okay,
you see
all
this
right.
but he
punching
the greatest
bag?
of all time.
But-
You see this
He the
nigga
best
punching
ever.
bag? Nigga?
But
Greatest of all time?
He the best of.
but here's
No doubt.
here's my perspective.
It's Tyson. Young Mike
That's what I was
Tyson.
gonna say.
I like Mike.
Look,
Young Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson messed it up for me. There was that era with
Right.
with that group of heavyweight boxers.
Right.
It wasn't a lot of 12 round, going all the way to the end.
At all.
Niggas
Like,
was getting sleeved.
Somebody was getting hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
And if it went that long, it was like, good fight and all.
Yeah.
But there was always like you never knew if it was gonna go
Right.
all the way to the end. And now it's like everybody's watching lightweight fighters
Yeah.
and
Techniques.
You gotta,
It's more finesse.
you gotta
and-
take a-
like he say technique.
Right.
yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
take a couple hours out your day.
36 minutes.
It feels like a couple hours
Right.
because that should be long.
When it start, like at 7 and
I don't think it's as
main
entertaining.
event don't start till like 10.
Yeah,
and
you want to
shit.
see a nigga get slid, get knocked
But
out.
like Mike Tyson had that fear. Like
Have his eyeball
you
hanging
ain't
out the
know
socket.
any boxer. Like when you going to school when we were growing up, like, "Man, did you see Mike Tyson fired the mans?" And then they come up with the all like, what if Mike Tyson, you got in the ring with Mike Tyson and get paid $1 million, all that shit.
Yeah. Hey, y'all remember
Like-
Mike Tyson Punch Out on Nintendo?
He had a game, he had a video game. Like, now Mayweather, like,
Nobody's buying
right.
Mayweather
I
boxing
think,
game.
I think if you a true fan
Man,
of boxing,
2K.
I think you
Money
can
Team
appreciate.
Boxing
I
Fight
think you can
Night.
appreciate Mayweather's technique.
Yeah,
'Cause the thing about it-
if you're really into the sport, yeah.
And I mean, because people, they was a lot. You could tell the casual boxing fans because his last few fights, a lot of people they were upset
Right.
at how he fought. But I'm like, that's boxing.
Yeah.
He boxed. That is boxing. He fought, especially against what was the Mexican cat name over the red hair?
So you lost me.
The one before Pacquiao.
Was it Canelo?
Yeah, Canelo.
Oh, okay.
Where he fought. In my eyes, that was a supremely defensive fight. He played the hell out of some defense. He fought a defensive fight. So,
You got to really be into boxing.
but yeah,
to
again,
care.
you have to be into boxing to care
'Cause
about
everybody else-
Because most people just looking at it like, man, nigga running. He was
Right.
running.
We want to see the
He was
highlight.
fighting a
We want
defensive
to see a
fight.
highlight film.
Whack
but,
commentating, huh?
Here's the thing. This is what I always tell people. If you having a fight with somebody, how you want your fight to look? You want your fight to look like a bang, bang, bang it out fight? Or you want your fight to look like a Mayweather fight? You hitting that nigga ain't hitting you.
Right.
Everybody want they real life fights to look like Mayweather fights.
Yeah.
There ain't
Right.
nobody trying to get in there and bang
We
it
talking
out.
about professional
What? No,
pay-per-view.
Hold on. Cool. Here's the thing. Y'all work a job?
Fight and
Hold on,
boxing
stop.
is two different
hold on.
things.
No,
brother.
no, hold on. Listen, just listen. Do you work a job?
Yep.
When you go to work every day, are you trying to make your day as hard and difficult as possible?
Nope.
What you trying to do? Have an easy day. I want to come in and leave out.
Right.
I'm getting paid. It's just a job. It's nothing more than a job.
Right.
Mayweather is getting paid to box. The rules of boxing, the Queensberry rules, hit, don't get hit.
Right.
He's mastered it. It's it. It's just a job. If they stop paying him, he stop boxing.
Hey, guess what? Thank you for that lecture, but a fight
That don't
and
change
boxing
none of the
is,
shit
you know
that
what I'm
we-
saying? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Thank you for that lecture.
I'm
But
telling
like, when
you
I get in
that-
a fight, bang, bang, nigga, it's over.
That's not what you.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
That ain't what you want.
He want
You
a
don't
Tyson
wanna-
fight.
No, you only
want a Tyson
you
fight.
only want that if you're the victor. You don't want a nigga just bang bang,
Right.
hit you a couple times, you dropping, that's it. That ain't what you want.
But I don't want to do a job and shit, keep a nigga out. Like, fuck.
That's what I'm gonna do.
It's a win or loss.
But the thing about it, like I say, you like we've already said,
It's the
you
same
have
thing
to be,
I just said.
You have to be a fan,
A
of it to
real
really,
fan.
really appreciate. it.
Right.
A
Right,
real
You know, so
boxing fan. to
you can tell the
appreciate
casual fans.
The
From
rest
niggas
of us just want to see a highlight. We
who
want to
really
see
into it, and
that-
I'm like, nigga, this nigga Mayweather is fighting a defensive fight for your ass. Man.
we want to. That's why people watching that octagon.
Oh yeah, I want to see blood.
Y'all
See,
ain't-
I-
it- it-
see,
it
I'm
ain't-
not-
it's
I'm
the-
not-
it
I'm
ain't
not with
that
the
and that either.
octagon.
Them motherfuckers is holding
not-
and grappling and rolling around. That
That
shit ain't
grappling is true.
entertaining.
Yeah,
But
Trying to get a
it's
nigga in a
torture.
real naked choke.
It's kind of, it's
it's not the same. But here's the thing: you're not gonna be sitting there for 30 minutes waiting for something to
They only
happen.
got 3 rounds.
You're not gonna sit there for 30 minutes and wait for something to happen.
because they got more to it. They got
Somebody's gonna
kicking,
get hurt,
They got
Maybe.
and that's how barbaric the sport is, and that's what people are paying.
That's
for.
what
That's
people
what it,
like.
it started out
People
as.
like.
right.
If you watched it when it started and you watch it now, and you very
They when it
disappointed
started,
in the way
niggas was
it
getting
is.
their arms broke and
Right.
Yeah,
all
man.
kind of wild shit.
I
man.
couldn't get
That shit
into
was
it.
crazy.
You see somebody get hit with a flying knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some other shit.
I'll take boxing over
I'm
UFC
the
all
same
day.
way. Give me boxing.
Yeah, I prefer
Because
boxing
I
myself.
like
but,
the technical aspect of boxing.
Right.
But like I said, I don't want to sit there for that long
Yeah.
and watch these ghost punches and
But it's
Ghost
not.
punch.
Well, I mean,
ghost
I would-
punch, it's boxing. It's the actual sport and
I'm
art
talking about me.
of boxing.
I'm talking about me. I would sit there and watch that,
Mayweather
but
to
I
me,
would
he
like
make
UFC.
fighting. Mayweather make fighting look like an art.
That's what it
Okay,
is.
yeah.
He make it look like an
just,
art.
just like DJ's
I hear
description.
you.
Yeah.
I just don't care that much.
But you know, I'm a fan, so you
Right.
know, I get it. I get what you guys are saying.
Well, just like UFC, you use your whole body. That's why.
Yeah.
That's probably why I would want to do it. Because you
Do
work
what?
with more. The UFC shit.
Oh, okay.
All right. 601-641-9474.
bullshit early.
601-641-9474. Nobody.
Can I say, folks?
No.
No.
Not when I say it.
No.
Not when I say it.
It doesn't. It doesn't work
I
the
said,
same.
yeah, it doesn't work the same.
9474.
DJ, can you give him the email address, please?
Yeah, you can email us at yeahIsaiditpod@gmail.com. That's yeahIsaiditpod@gmail.com.
Man, nigga say
Why,
it's so
yeah.
cold, man. Godly.
So cool. Episode number 60.
Yeah,
Episode number 60 on them boy.
What we drinking on?
We drinking on some of this Devil's River.
All right, let's get it.
How the fuck you just gonna get
Let's get it.
after that name?
This show is being covered by Devil's River Bourbon Whiskey.
Oh,
What am I supposed to say off?
hey
Nigga,
man.
you came up with a good one for Knob Creek. You can't
Nah,
let us down now.
The one with the dog was a classic. That is a
that too.
classic.
I mean, I can. Devil's River, Devil's Fork, Bourbon Whiskey, Devil's Torch. You drink it up, you take a cup. It's Devil's River,
This shit is going
Whiskey
downhill.
Whiskey, right?
hey, man, God damn it.
God damn it.
Are you not entertained?
This is not why you were
Sound
here.
like you needed some background vocals with that.
Yeah, like some.
You need some shoe wops.
No, not some scat.
Some doo
I'm
wops.
scatting off Devil's River.
Do it again.
Devil's River. Pour it up.
Chew up.
Oh, no.
That was a bad idea.
That was terrible.
That was
No.
a bad idea.
I thought you was,
Okay, hit the beatbox.
I thought you was gonna do some scatting or something.
Hit the beatbox, Jay. Do-wop.
Oh, okay. Now that sounded dope.
Do-wop. Devil's River. Do-wop.
Hey, we can record it after the podcast.
Check us
So,
out, bro.
so you got McGregor?
Yeah, let's go around the room.
I can't call it on this one, man. I don't care enough.
Well, care just for the sake of caring.
Okay, that boxing, right?
They boxing.
Okay.
They gonna box.
I got Mayweather.
All right, who you got?
I got Mayweather, Money Team Mayweather. After seeing his commentating the little commercials or the little clips of him just jabbing what's the little ball with the string?
Speed ball.
Yeah,
Speed
man,
ball,
the way he
yeah.
was just touching it and the speed, and then seeing McGregor do
makes
it.
Fighting, it look like an art.
It was
man.
like-
it's an art.
That's why they call it the sweet sign.
Yeah, and so I'm going with Mayweather.
Mayweather by what?
In round 7.
Nah, he ain't knocking him out. Mayweather is
It's
Not a
gonna be like-
knockout, but like
he's a finesse fighter.
it'll be the end.
He's a finesse
7.
fighter.
I think Mayweather winning 6 because they're gonna throw in the top.
Oh.
McGregor gonna get cut. He gonna be bleeding. His corner ain't gonna want to see
I
it
think
no more.
I think-
I think if anything stops the fight, not like as far as actually bell ring fights over, but
Yeah.
when the fight's over is when McGregor gets tired.
I think that's what I was gonna touch on. Cause my thing is this: it's a conditioning factor. Boxers are used to training to fight 12 rounds. McGregor, he's used to fighting 3 to 5 rounds. So I think conditioning is gonna be a factor. I also think just straight up boxing, you can't outbox Floyd Mayweather.
No.
You can't outbox him. We talking about just straight boxing.
That's why I went with Mayweather.
We ain't
on
talking
that.
about sliding the nigga across the floor and a blood, but we just talking about just technical, just straight up boxing. 3 months of training is not gonna put you in Floyd Mayweather's stratosphere
Right.
in terms of boxing.
Who you got, DJ?
There's no way.
Who you got?
Mayweather.
Oh, okay.
There's no way.
So everybody
he wins this
agrees that
match.
Mayweather's winning is whether it's entertaining or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I know this. All of Ireland is riding with Conor McGregor.
They have to,
Right.
So why don't America feel that way?
because he's black.
What?
All of Black America don't even feel that way.
Feel that way about what?
Yeah, I don't think they
he's
really
black.
understand the sport
What?
of fighting and the technical aspect of it. I really don't think they understand it.
America
Right.
not feeling
Because
black
anybody
America?
who fully understands fighting, boxing, nigga, it's not the octagon. If it was the octagon, he would kill Mayweather.
Oh yeah,
Let me say that.
Of course.
If they was an octagon, he would kill Mayweather.
different
But
set of rules.
yeah, this is boxing. Dog, you not finna outbox Mayweather, bro. No.
Now with Mayweather
No,
coming
but what I see
Man,
stopping
we
the
shoulda-
fight would be conditioning.
We should have talked about this like 2 weeks
just because
ago.
Conor McGregor going to the
Because now everybody got to hurry up and listen to the podcast before Saturday.
They will.
I mean, how many?
They will.
Who's having a fight party?
I'm trying to find
I'm
one.
going to my homeboy. I'm going to Kirk now.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. We gotta do it up.
I'm trying to find one. I might tell Quinn let's do a little something.
Yeah.
Let's see what
You're more
happens.
than welcome to come. You know you welcome. Man.
Yeah, I'm
For sure.
Not that interested.
I am. I really want to see. I'm a boxing fan, and I'm looking forward to this clinic that Mayweather is about to put on.
It'll be beautiful.
He is gonna break this nigga
if
down.
You ever watch two good boxers fight?
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying,
Right.
right? To
Two good boxers?
the average fan, like you said,
Yeah.
to the casual fan, it's annoying because you don't see what you expect to see. Which
You
is
looking at it different.
punches thrown
Yeah.
and punches landed.
Yeah, I want to see a
You're gonna see a lot of
schoolhouse
punches
fight.
thrown and landed in this fight. I think Floyd gonna land like 80% or something. He gonna break all kind of boxing records.
Yeah.
It'll be crazy.
He ain't gonna get hit a lot though.
Yep.
He not gonna get hit a lot at all.
Mama said knock him out.
Yep.
Like I say, I do see McGregor tiring out if it goes past 5 or 6 rounds.
Yeah.
I agree. I think they're gonna have to throw in. They're gonna wave the white flag, man. He gonna be in there getting
Think
beat
so?
up.
But I heard something about McGregor said something about after this fight, let's do a UFC fight.
That's what I was saying.
I'm like, no,
That nigga
Mayweather, don't you do that.
He trying to line up a
Mayweather,
rematch.
don't do it. Don't do it.
He'll
Gotta
do it
work
for
on-
$500 million.
He'll die.
You know what? That's why it won't happen.
He'll get in that ring and die.
'Cause he'll
500
never
million.
find a way to get the payout that he asking for.
Man, don't do it, Mayweather.
That's why I won't.
He getting $300 million.
Listen, man, keep your
300
perfect
million for this
record
one?
and retire.
$7.2 million for every minute of the fight
If
if
you
it goes
jump-
all 36 minutes.
That's a lot of money to make in a few minutes.
Like when you think about the fact that he's the richest athlete in the world, like, and it's not close.
Damn.
Like he got like James Harden just got a $200 million extension
too.
for like 5 years. This dude getting $300 million for 36 minutes.
Damn, James Harden got 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to mention, Adidas gave him like $100 million.
$200 million.
200 million.
Yeah.
Oh, he almost a
Where's
half.
Tiger
him up.
Woods?
He have half a billy up.
Where is
Fuck
Tiger Woods?
I'm not gonna say that
Why you
about
gotta
that
be
black
all that-
man.
What he did to
Damn.
you?
I'm not
Fuck
gonna
that
say
nigga.
Damn,
What he do to
Humvee.
you?
He's not relevant now.
Speak on
Hey,
it,
man.
bro.
Hey,
Speak
man.
on
Your
it.
girl?
Speak
Hey.
on it, bro. That what it sound like.
That sound like he took your
That
girl.
what it sound
Is Tiger
like.
Woods Mr. Steal your girl out here in these streets?
Probably so.
He stole your girl.
Oh man.
Tiger gave your girl the wood.
He walked in on him.
did.
He walked in on him. Leg spread. Oh,
Did y'all see the Lindsey Vonn leak photos?
you want to jump him?
Who was that? Don't know who that is.
That was the girl that Tiger was with.
Oh.
Oh, I seen him. I seen him. Yeah.
I don't know. Hey,
Leave it at that.
keep it in sports, man. What you guys were talking
Okay,
about
so-
the Kyrie.
Here we go. Here we go. This, you know, I love to talk sports with my man DJ.
Yep.
All right, so bro, here we
What
go.
you open it up? Annihilator? nigga?
Nah, it was just a piece of paper.
Man, put that goddamn paper down.
You know I got bad nerves. I gotta mess with
I
shit.
got a fidget spinner. Hold up.
Yeah,
get that
give
nigga-
me something to mess with. You
Oh,
know,
some popcorn.
Yeah, give me something to mess with.
What?
What? Anyway, so DJ to DJ, let's talk basketball. You know, we the basketball fanatics.
This is that's going to be our next.
Yeah, they get that segment.
No. I'm talking about the video, 2-on-2.
Let's okay. So who do you think came out
Yeah.
on top in this trade?
Got to bring them knees out.
I
baby.
think the Cavs came out on top in this trade.
I agree, but I don't think it was a bad look for the Celtics. I think they get a taller version.
Y'all gonna explain what happened? Because I missed.
I think they
missed
get
what
a
happened.
taller version of
Those
Isaiah
slow people
Thomas.
over here.
Okay, so what we have is the Cleveland Cavaliers traded Kyrie Irving to the Boston Celtics, and in return, the Boston Celtics sent over Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder,
And a first round draft pick.
From the Nets.
Ante, whatever that guy name is. He's a
Oh, so Auntie
big-
was
yeah.
a part of the deal?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then a unprotected pick for 2018.
Yeah.
Which is the Brooklyn Nets pick, which they gonna suck. So it'll probably be a top 5 pick.
Yeah, it's gonna be a top 5 pick.
And so the reason why I say that Cleveland won is because you traded an All-Star for an All-Star.
Right.
Not an old All-Star. He was just an All-Star last year.
Right.
Averaged 28 points, was an MVP candidate.
Right.
And then you got a good
Absolutely.
defensive player in Jay Crowder, and you got a unprotected pick.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost as though you played to your advantage. Like
I think so.
that's why I feel like Boston had all of the like Kyrie had to go,
Yeah.
and Boston didn't play it like he had to go. They played it like, oh, we just really want him.
Yeah.
So to me, they showed their hand and they lost.
I think the thing about it though, another reason why Cleveland won, because I think it was a good move to set themselves up for the future.
It was,
with the
very
first
much so.
round with the draft pick, because
Right.
if LeBron leaves,
right.
then you still looking at a top 5
prospect,
draft
right.
pick.
No doubt.
So this could be, a good way for you to, to kickstart the future.
Right, and it could be incentive for LeBron to stay.
Yeah, and I'm about to say it
The
could work out
potential of
that
that,
way. It
right.
could work out that way because we talking about Isaiah Thomas. He's not a scrub. He just
Not
averaged
at all.
29 points this season. The thing about it is with Boston and getting Kyrie, who was basically a taller, younger version
Right, 25 years old.
of Isaiah Thomas.
Right,
And then you just got Gordon Hayward,
right.
and you got a pretty deep roster. Boston is deep. So, if I'm gonna call it right now, we're gonna see Boston and Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals, and LeBron gonna make sure he send a message to Kyrie
Damn.
in the Eastern Conference Finals.
I
But it makes for good basketball. At least you got another team in the East that's gonna be kicking up dust.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, Boston got a real
In my
solid team.
polo boots.
right on.
Kicking up dust in my polo boots.
Because everything we do be all about the loot
It's all about
be
the
kicking
loot. I
up
be kicking up dust
in my polo boot. Okay, I'm waiting on somebody.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to catch it.
Yeah, Humvee over here with the face like,
Yeah, I'm-
what? Hold on, man. Come on, man. Keep up. Keep up.
So all in all, we agreed it.
right.
Cleveland won the trade.
Yep.
But if I'm a Celtics fan, I'm not necessarily mad because we did get Gordon Hayward, and now we got Kyrie Irving,
Yep.
and we still have a really deep roster, and we still going deep in the playoffs.
There it is.
But we're gonna lose to Cleveland.
You lost a lot of defense in one season though,
You did,
because they lost Jay Crowder. They also lost Avery Bradley earlier.
but the Eastern
They lost a
Conference
lot of
is
defense.
still weak.
Yeah, no doubt.
You really only got two viable teams in the East, and that's Cleveland and Boston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
What Toronto gonna do? Okay, we'll get into that later. I know ill don't.
Hey, I wanted to
Cause we'll talk about
ask
this
you
all
about
day.
Yeah, not today, you won't.
The Rockets. Before we get off sports, I just want to ask
What
you,
about them?
just like how are they looking this
I
season?
mean, so far so good. Everything is
They-
fine.
It's still looking like
Sorry.
Melo wants to come
Right.
to Houston,
Yeah.
and that won't do nothing but help.
Hey, Melo up there. in
So
New
is
York
he
looking
coming?
Like, he up there looking like, what about me,
He
guys?
trying.
What about me, guys?
He
He
did what he
tried.
was supposed to do.
We'll get back
Yeah.
to you, Melo.
He's trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Don't call us, we'll call
That's
you.
basically what it look like right now. It's like,
What
yeah,
about me, guys?
right on?
No, see what it is that New York don't want Ryan Anderson.
Yeah, like they feel like we gonna get rid of Melo, we got to get something.
Right.
They
But they put
It
themselves.
makes perfect sense, though.
They put themselves in the bind because he got a no trade clause, so you got to send him where you want to go.
Yeah,
You don't hold the cards,
right.
so you kind of stuck.
New York crazy as hell. They gave Tim Hardaway Jr. $70 million.
Yeah.
And the year before that, they gave Joakim Noah. How much they give? Like 40, 50 million?
What's crazy is they drafted that kid, let him go, and then brought him back for all that money. That's what's crazy about it.
He gave him that big payday and he get hurt. And he ain't gonna be the same.
Rockets done it before.
He
Hey,
not
man,
gonna be the same.
Sorry.
We're not gonna do that.
Sorry.
Hey, look, so I listened to the previous podcast. When y'all had Tink on, I think he did a great job.
Shout out to
But it's a
Shout
couple
out
of
to Tink,
things
man.
that was inaccurate, and I can't let it go.
Oh, snap.
The first thing is, he did say, now let me set it up for the people who didn't listen to the previous podcast. We had a guest on the show, and I wasn't here in the building. And he was saying, he talking about the Philando Castile situation. And he was saying that Philando didn't tell the officer that he had a gun on him. When in all actuality, he did tell him. 100% he told him. I watched the video several times. I even watched it again today just to make sure. Like, okay, I'm not tripping, right?
So my problem with that, why I was talking to Tink about that was like, that's almost not even relevant at that point because he asked him to get his ID and he said okay and reached for his ID.
No, so that's not what happened either.
No, what happened?
See,
then?
so what happened was they showed the video that way to make it seem like he was being non-compliant. He already had Philando's ID and insurance. He already had it. I watched the video again today, and I'll pull it up and then I'll show it to you. You'll be able to confirm that he already had that. And Philando said, "I have to tell you, I have a firearm on me." And he said, "Don't reach for it." He said, "I'm not. Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it." His girlfriend said he's not. And then boom, boom, boom. And she's like, "You killed my boyfriend."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's a crazy situation.
It's been a while.
Yeah. And it goes back to what I talked about on the previous pod. Let's not compare criminals to officers. If we're talking about police brutality, and he's saying he want us to bring the same energy when it, like when Reese had the call and he was
Reese,
like, "Hey, well, why
Reese.
don't we condemn this over here the same way we do that?" Because One person made a choice and said, hey, look, I choose to not obey the law. One person decided, hey, I want to uphold the law. And in the position of power of upholding the law, you decided to abuse your power. I can't judge you the same as I judge the other person.
Right.
Because y'all don't have the same vested interest.
Excellent point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's an excellent point.
I never compare a criminal element to a person in a position of power. One, and then two, it's just not the same. It's a false equivalent.
So take that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my issue when people
Take that.
Just like so.
when people kind of make that the point of their argument.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing is we got to go through this real quick. I know y'all went through it last week. Is this top 25 list?
Uh-oh. Stretch the show all out.
Right, but okay, like real quick.
I love shit like this.
Q-Tip can't be on the list because he's not the best tip.
Right. That's a good
Okay.
point.
Q-Tip not better
That's
than
why
Tip.
I like doing
Okay,
shit like that when
okay.
DJ's not around.
Okay.
Like,
You need that DJ perspective.
I'm just saying,
He's
like,
not the best of the tips.
Right. He's not the best.
he's
of the
not
tips.
even like, come on, man.
He's not.
And then again, y'all talked about this. Being in the game just means the point that I started and where I am now. And if I drop an album every 10 years, then you can say I'm still relevant. That's bullshit. We know he ain't been active. Admit that what he's part of a
did
group called
nobody
a Tribe
mention
Called. Yeah, no, I said y'all did mention this
Oh,
last week.
no, I was saying like that specific point.
Yeah, y'all did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So like part of the group, the legendary group Tribe Called Quest. Tribe got what, 5 albums,
Something
Yeah.
like that.
and Tip got 1 solo project,
Two.
maybe
Two.
2.
He's got two.
Two.
He's got
Two.
two. Yeah.
So it's 7 albums in like 30 years. Like Tip got 7 albums and he came out in like what 2000.
99.
The first was dropped in 99.
I'm serious.
I'm serious.
I'm
99.
serious. Was
2000.
99?
I'm serious.
Nah,
it's
it was later
99.
than
It was
99.
2000, 2001. One of them.
Oh,
Okay.
we could put it. We got
Yeah,
the MacBook.
fact
up
check
here,
it.
you know what I'm
Fact
saying?
check it, nigga.
He got his
I
laptop.
mean, I could tell.
There you
I think
go,
it was
that
2000
shit.
though.
I could ask Siri, but you know,
Oh no, we ain't got to be like them.
we ain't gotta do it to him.
Yeah.
Well, I can totally agree with you because Tip
I'm serious. 2001.
Okay.
2001.
So from 2001 to 2017, I mean, he got more than that.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I'm
he got
serious. Trap music.
some
T.I.
recent.
versus T.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
No Mercy.
Yep.
He got some
He
recent-
got a lot of shit.
He got some
You know what I'm
hits.
saying?
Yeah.
On
Heavy
every
as
album.
the head.
He got hits.
He got plenty hits.
Yeah.
Oh man,
He got
there's
King, he got
shortage of
Paper
hits.
Trail.
King,
No
that was my
shortage
shit.
of
Paper
hits.
Trail.
Got
was my shit.
Paperwork. Like,
Paper
you know what I'm
Trail was
saying?
my shit. Yeah, I like
Paper
that.
Trail. I'm like, yeah.
King and Paper Trail was my
Yeah,
shit.
That's what I'm
Paper
saying.
Trail
So,
was
like-
hard, man.
So Q-Tip don't make the list because he's not the best tip.
I agree. I agree.
Doing
Also,
Cause man, so hold on for a second, dog. Cause like somebody make a point, and then there's everybody talking and saying something, and then there's something saying the last word.
Oh, bro.
Hey, man, it's funny. I don't know if it makes for good podcasting, but it's funny because everybody like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. And then last thing you hear is something be like, yeah, that shit was hard.
It makes for good podcast.
It just sound like a bunch of mumble, you know. It's like everybody talking at the same time, but then that last little segment.
Yeah,
I gotta
man.
make sure.
All right, continue, DJ.
All right.
okay.
He's not the
Chicken
best.
and biscuits.
No. My second point is
Crazy.
here's why. Because it was a 25 list.
Yeah.
And you look at the bookends, you look at 25 and you look at 1.
Who was one again?
Black Thought.
Black Thought.
Yeah, that was
the
a.
problem with Black Thought being 1 and Scarface being 25 is that Scarface trumps Black Thought.
Yes.
Hold on, because of what they considered in the thing. They said
The
you look at
criteria.
longevity, he's
Yeah.
been around longer.
Right.
You look at impact, he has more impact.
Right.
He's as good a rapper. Even if we give Black Thought the edge, right? Like he's still beating you 3 out of 4. So that will put Scarface in the number 1 position over Black Thought,
Right.
Right.
right? All right,
There were
cool.
a few rappers on that list that could have been over.
I mean,
Black
no,
Thought.
everybody on that list could be over Black Thought because he has 0 impact.
Right.
And I like Black Thought a
Oh,
lot,
Jimmy
and I
Fallon.
always talk about him.
He's a great
and I talk
rapper.
about how other rappers
He
don't
doesn't
want to get
have-
on songs with the nigga.
Yeah,
like
he don't have no influence or impact or none of that. dog.
Zero.
Like,
And
so
I
they
think we
consider-
said that. I think we said that last week that he
Did
didn't. Well, he didn't.
'Cause
Have,
I
he doesn't
honestly-
have impact at all.
I honestly don't remember how
Black
we
Thought.
how we got
Black
through
Thought.
that whole list, man. Because that whole list it was so long,
so long.
and we was like, I'm trying to get through it because I don't want to miss nothing.
Right.
But the further we got down the list, the less criticism we had for whatever was going on.
So can
Right.
you put like Black Thought and Andre 3000 together? Or what?
I think Andre 3000 was on the list.
Doesn't deserve to be on the list. Not a single body of work. I don't want to hear no bullshit about it.
Okay, yeah.
He ain't got nothing that we can judge
I
him
can
on.
totally agree with
Well,
you, bro.
Because I think I
What?
brought
Okay,
up, I
never
brought
mind.
up the point
I can
about
agree
What?
with you.
Because most of the time we do have the talk about best rappers and why Andre 3000 can't be it. No, not best rappers. That's the contrast to what we were doing. Best rappers does not equate the greatest MCs ever.
Okay.
Being that when we talk the greatest MC shit, we talking about everything that we mentioned, from the music that they put out, you know, the bodies of work, and then everything that comes along with it. And we always count him out because he does not have the body of work as a single MC, as a solo artist.
Right.
But
So
when we
here-
talk about just rapping, he can fit on some lists.
So here's the question.
for his rapping ability.
What's his impact? I know Outkast had an impact, but what's his impact?
He can't have no impact
Right.
because niggas is not gonna do what the fuck Andre doing.
Right. So, got longevity. We know he can rap. No impact. Now I don't know whatever the fourth thing was.
I'm not gonna
But
wear what he was.
That nigga's not wearing football pads. And, yeah, he's not doing that anymore though. He dressing normal now.
Okay.
But that nigga used to wear
Yeah, he
some
wears
crazy
suspenders
shit.
and plaid
Yeah, nigga
pants.
dresses like a gentleman now.
That's what we calling it.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Compared to a nigga wearing snow boots and some chaps, hell yeah. This nigga done
That
wore
nigga didn't have
some
on
bullshit.
That
Boy,
nigga
some
had on,
bullshit.
he had on the Road Warriors shoulder pads too with the spikes on it.
Yeah, this nigga had on a Viking hat and shit with the man. That nigga there, boy, he tripped out.
Yeah.
And then they had Jay-Z at number 4. That's way too low.
That's way too low.
Like if he's not 1 or 2, something's wrong with the list.
I was just gonna say he needs to be
Who's
top
two?
2.
If he ain't
He
one
needs
or
to
two
be
and
top 2. He needs to be 1 or 2.
Because of impact and longevity.
Who was number 2 on the list?
I think it was Eminem.
Eminem, right?
Yeah, M was 2. Yeah, so Nas was 3. Nas can never be above Jay. Ever.
Not on a list like that.
I'm telling you, man. Nas came out first. Nas
I have
has
to agree.
longevity.
I have to agree.
Right.
You know what?
I have to agree.
Once we go back to talking about
But did Nas
Wait,
come out
M-
first? Because
Yeah, he did.
he
Yeah,
did.
Hawaiian Sophie. That
Quit
was-
cutting me off, Jay. Goddamn.
No, Hawaiian Sophie came
What?
out before.
Nobody cares.
Before Live at the Barbecue. did.
Okay.
You gotta relax. Okay. Hawaiian
Okay.
Sophie
so-
came out first, right?
I'll go with Jay-Z.
Impact, skill, longevity, and contribution. So there's a lot of guys on this list that don't have the impact and the contribution part down, which I believe I made those points before I got into the list. The skill and longevity, I think everybody in here, for the most part,
Right.
with the exception of Q-Tip, can give you skill and longevity.
I really don't understand how the Q-Tip made it on that list, man.
I think there was some shock value shit going on here, like throw some shit out there that nobody would have said.
It's not to take anything away from Q-Tip as an artist. I'll forever appreciate him just because he produced one of my favorite Nas songs, One Love, but he don't belong on that list.
Right.
Snoop Dogg was on 21.
I think Snoop belong on the list, though. I think
Yeah,
Snoop
of
should have
course.
been higher.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I was
Oh,
just
okay,
saying he's
okay.
at number 21.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Snoop should be like top 10.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Like
I
impact
think
and
did we say that,
longevity
Rand?
alone.
Yeah.
Did we say that, Rand?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, man.
I
Like, here's
think
the
we
thing
said
that
he
you-
should have been higher.
Here's what's hard to say about any rap artist who the first time you heard them was in 1991.
Right.
For all we want to say about the artists that we love and like, who had more hits than Snoop? Like Snoop have hits like a couple years ago hits.
And he's still relevant today in 2017.
Right. I'm saying like Snoop got like again, like I love Face. Like
Yeah.
Face haven't had a hit in a long time. And
Yeah.
it's like he haven't been
Not
built
a
his
real
career.
big.
Okay, let's
Not
get
a
off
real
face
big
though. Let's get off face. Let's
You know what I'm saying? I feel I mean that's my guy. I'm saying
not
so,
too much on face.
Okay, so let's look at Nas. When the last time Nas had a hit? And again,
Okay,
it's
let's
it's
get
not
off Nas
bashing.
too. Let's get off Nas.
No, I'm just naming
messing
other
with you.
Is that
super
a
great
good-
MCs.
I don't think Nas has put an album out in 5 years.
But he's coming with it.
Right. So, but on that
I
album,
can't
was
wait,
there a hit
man.
on that album?
Nas gave us Dave East.
there was
We gotta relax.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Come on.
We're not finna gas this nigga up like he the second coming.
We gotta relax.
We're not
right.
gonna do that.
I give you
on
that.
that
I
Nas
give you
album.
that.
Oh, Daughters was on it.
It wasn't a hit though.
You don't think it was?
No, I think it was a nice song. Like
It
it's-
wasn't a hit. It wasn't
like a hit. Like
It wasn't a hit, bro. It wasn't a hit.
See, the thing is, we're talking about a time period where I really can't gauge everything what was that was a hit record and wasn't, because I didn't listen like that.
right.
You know, that time period, it was like the radio was on some bullshit, and I don't
And they
watch.
still on
I
some
don't watch
bullshit.
videos on. I don't watch TV, you know, cable and shit like that. So I pretty much only watch and listen to what I want to watch and listen to.
Right.
So I can't
Yeah.
judge how popular it is by that.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
And I'm not saying this to bash any other artist that I mentioned. I'm just saying to give Snoop credit, to lend credence to what it is that he's doing. That he still got big songs that come out. And I think the last one probably was about 3 or 4 years ago, but still.
Redman,
that was just a personal favorite of mine.
Like
Lupe,
shouldn't be on the list.
no.
Lupe Fiasco should not be on the list. Because again, all he can do is rap really well.
He had some hits though,
Yeah,
internationally.
if you
Okay, cool. So if we contrast Lupe Fiasco with Ludacris is shitting on Lupe.
Yes.
He could rap his ass off, way more hits,
Is Ludacris
way
on
more
the list?
impact. He not on the
Check the
list.
list.
Ludacris not on the list.
Ludacris not on the
Ludacris
list?
show wasn't on that list.
That's
Wow.
He show wasn't on the list.
That was my next thing.
Damn.
So remember, I had Tip and Tip, and I had Lou and Lou. So gonna be Ludacris should take off Lupe.
Damn, that's fucked up.
That is true. That is
I'm
true.
just saying, there's some things to consider.
Yeah.
You know, so that was my
But that again, I
Well,
believe,
there's that.
was just somebody's personal opinion. It's not
Right.
a Bible. It's
Yeah.
not anything that holds any, anything. It's just somebody's personal
Yeah.
opinion. As
'Cause
is
I was-
everybody's list.
I was pretty close to with it as far as like seeing why he would make a list like this, up until Q-Tip,
Yeah,
MF Doom,
yeah,
should not be on the list.
yeah.
and Black Thought. Like those are the ones I really had an issue with. Everything else I was kind of like, okay.
I don't have a problem with Black Thought being on the list if he's number 25.
I remember when Rand told me we was gonna discuss this. The first thing that came out my mouth was said, "Is Redman on the list?" Because if I'm doing that list, Redman is on my top 25. And it
Redman
was-
makes the list because
Hey, Ball
Redman
and
had
JG.
way more impact
Yeah.
than people would think about.
And
then
skill.
once you
And
start to see,
skill.
oh no, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
the skills is there, like that's a done deal. It's probably nobody on the list who don't have the skill. Lupe has the skill. We're gonna take him off though. MF Doom has the skill. We're gonna take him off. We know Black Thought skill is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So we're not talking this whole that's a done deal on everybody.
Yeah, okay.
But the thing with Redman is that Redman had a great impact, and people just don't realize where that thing that they like came from.
Yeah.
And that's where it came from. He was the genesis of it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was just crazy because I was like, is Redman on the list? Did he end up being 20? Was it 25, right? Or something
No,
like that?
no.
He was in the 20s though, wasn't
maybe like
Oh,
20.
or the upper teens. I just put the list
he?
away.
Yeah.
Fucking with y'all.
I was like, long as he was on the list, I could pretty
Sounded
much
like they
deal.
wrapping it up and then they want to bring it back up again.
I could pretty much deal with it.
Sound like they wrapping it up.
But again, that's just it's subjective. That's somebody's personal opinion. That's they list.
Yeah, he was 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It really shouldn't hold.
Now I'll tell you what really surprised me. Royce the 5'9" is on this list.
That surprised me too. But I don't agree that Royce should be over Joe. I always agree that.
Joe Budden.
Yeah. The reason he
Yeah,
should
that
be
wouldn't
over
make
Joe
sense.
is because technically Royce raps better than Joe. The technical application of rapping.
Absolutely.
But I think Joe beats him in the other part. I think Joe is wittier than Royce, to me. And then Joe Budden got one of the biggest songs in hip hop history. Like you can play that shit at a party tomorrow, and it's still gonna go. And on his hit club single, he was rapping his ass off.
Yep.
He and Dumb and Donnie was telling you some bullshit. He was
And
talking
people
that
overlook
talk.
that all the time.
Yeah,
But like,
they
listen
do.
to what he was saying.
I blame it on that damn movie.
Which one? Oh, the dance movie?
Yeah.
You got served?
You got served.
Yeah.
That's what I blame it on.
But that song came out way before you got served.
But
It was on
that
the
was
movie,
part
though.
of
Yeah.
the.
Yeah. That song huge, man.
I don't know how to say this.
Yeah, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That.
I'm doing my arms like I'm spreading my arms real
Wow,
big
yeah.
Button
for you
still get
podcast
songs
listeners.
today off that. Get shows today off that.
Who produced
song,
that?
man.
Just
Just
Blaze.
Blaze.
Just Blaze.
Just Blaze?
That was classic. Just Blaze.
Yeah.
That's what Just Blaze does.
And that's why he on my top 5 producer list.
Top 5.
MF Doom.
That's some bullshit.
MF Doom.
You know why it's some bullshit? Because they didn't say people who, like, really deserve that spot. Like, you could have put a lot of people in that spot. You could. I would rather see Busta in that spot than MF Doom.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I can dig
Like,
it.
yeah,
You know
like,
what?
You gotta get Busta on that
I
bitch.
can dig it.
I just had a
Busta
thought.
gotta be on
I
it.
just had a thought, and I want to say this on the podcast.
Let's go.
Yeah, I said it. 601-641-9474.
Can I say folk?
The Lady of Rage is arguably one of the best rappers ever.
Male or female?
No, female.
The
But-
Brat is the best
but
female rapper.
She's better.
Thank you.
She's not better than Rage.
The Brat
Fuck
is
outta
the
here.
best female rapper.
No, bar for bar.
The Brat is the best female
Fuck outta
rapper.
here.
Bar for bar.
Fight me.
Bar for bar.
Bar for bar.
What you say, boy?
I'm only going with Jean Grey and Rhapsody.
Okay, now
Bar for bar
Okay.
with
Great.
Rage.
Bar for bar.
Rap-
I'm
Rhapsody
going
goes.
Jean Grey,
Rhapsody go.
Rhapsody, Mia X, then Rage.
I'm not going Mia X over Rage.
Yeah, I
Brat.
go Rage over me.
Shit.
Not me X.
I'm not putting Mia X over
I'm
Rage.
okay, cool.
Mia
So as
X-
soon as the show over, I got a song. I'm playing this. No, yeah. I like facts, motherfucker.
No, it don't mean shit.
It's still
Put
an
a Rage
opinion.
gonna be like-
It's still an opinion. Because I still feel like the Brat is a
No, the
top
Brat
5
is-
female
no,
rapper.
She's a contender, definitely.
Like
Contender?
Brat is my chick. Like,
She not
yeah.
in a spot?
Well,
No, the Brat got this one song with Mystical,
Okay.
and she flamed that. Ooh. No, she got 2 songs because they.
I say that
did a-
because
a
I heard
trade-off
something
recently.
recently on
She went hard.
on recent money show,
Yeah,
Shoot from the Hip show, and the Brat is still the Brat.
yeah.
She fine, motherfucker.
And like you can try to listen to nigga what?
She fine in the
Bird.
motherfucker.
Nigga Baby D?
The Brat is pretty, dog.
Yes,
The Brat is pretty, man. Come
We're not
on.
talking about the Brat. We're talking about
No, he say the Brat was fine in the
I said the
mother.
Oh,
Brat.
okay.
I said
I
You
Brat was
talking
fine in
about
the-
Baby D.
Who was
We
Baby
ain't
D?
nobody
I
thought
don't know.
Lady
Fuck is
Rage
that?
was fine
Oh,
ever.
no.
Ever.
somebody put a baby in her.
Who put a baby in her?
Somebody who didn't want to pull out.
Rand, you put a baby in her?
Glitter.
Would you put a baby in her?
No, sir. Next question.
So.
For $1 million?
I'm not the pappy.
Right. Continue, brother. Continue.
Yeah, but yeah, bar for bar.
No.
Like I like Brat's flow, and when she came back out with a mixtape or something not long ago, I listened to it, and I was like, okay, well, it's the Brat. I wasn't like, oh shit, that's the Brat. I don't know.
Like- Do you put over like Young and May, Nicki Minaj?
Hell yeah.
Come on, dog. Stop.
What's my Cardi B?
Hell, come on, stop it.
Cardi B can rap though.
Cardi B got one
I
song.
heard this one song from her called like.
I want to know
Red
is
song or some
she writing? If
don't
she's
know.
writing, then I'm
I think
definitely
she's right.
gonna give her.
I think she's right.
Here's why I don't like when people.
But right
say-
now, I
say
can't
shit
fuck
like-
with her if I wanted to.
She's spitting facts, like about her life. So I think she's
I
right.
fuck with Cardi
Nah,
B.
but
I've
like,
been following
I can
Cardi
tell
B
you
for a
facts
long
about my
time.
life, and you can write the song. So that's not the
facts.
thing. Here's the thing. Like I just hate when I hear people not give credit to women as if women can't write. Like the shit that they're saying, like it's far-fetched.
Okay.
But we know Rand is a chauvinist, though.
No. I'm like,
We-
what? No, see, and that's what I'm speaking to. I'm actually talking about D. Reese, who's like, oh, well, it's just a woman who's rapping because she's pretty. It's like, you know how many gorgeous women I know can write though? Like,
But you know, Reese got this his
Cynic.
he got this thing when it comes to music you can't figure out. Like he'll have some shit that he'll say he likes that's great shit, and then he'll have some other shit that's great, and he'll take it apart like this ain't shit. And it's like, what? But you, but what? Like, how do you like good shit and then not like more good shit? I don't know. It's crazy. Shout out to Reese.
Jeannie Gray church one time.
Huh?
Jeannie Gray got a church.
She got a church.
As in, she's the pastor of the church. Oh, well, good
A
stuff.
church in the wild.
Good stuff.
No church in a while.
Man, there's certain shit I can only do with DJ.
I thought about that too, and he said it. I'm sitting up and thinking, no church in a while, and as I'm thinking it, he said it. That's funny.
Yeah, man.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, this is gonna be one of those shows, man. I see. We 45 minutes in.
Has Houston produced a great female rapper?
We have some real good talent.
I mean, we got what's her name?
produced them, though.
What's that girl name?
What, Cliche?
Nah. What? Shout out to Cliche. Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Cliche.
Cliche.
Big shout out to
There's
Cliche.
actually
Shout out to
Nah,
Cliche.
what's that girl name though? She used to rap with Magno and shit. Damn. Trinity, Miss Trinity. She don't count though. Nobody ever heard of her. Okay, on to the next
I
rapper.
asked y'all about this from Third Ward or whatever.
Oh wait, no.
O&B Bloodbath.
No,
Yeah.
O&B Bloodbath go hard.
I still ain't listening.
I saw your body language when I mentioned Miss Trinity, Ill Ran the Flame Spitter.
Hey, man.
Let's talk about that.
No
Hey.
comment.
What about the new chick? The Stallion chick.
Brittany?
Just Brittany?
No. Call herself the Stallion.
Oh.
Elk the
Her name is I forgot because one of my homegirls used to be a teacher. But she said some fly shit in the song.
She did.
She said, your favorite rapper only use onomatopoeias. You don't want to hear because you only want to see it. I thought that shit was fly.
That shit is dope.
That shit is dope.
If you could put onomatopoeia in a rap,
I tried it. Hey, I actually tried it. So the fact that she did it, that's dope.
yeah, she lied.
You couldn't do it, Jay.
I could, but I didn't like the line. I didn't like the line.
I've had some lines that were stretched.
I
too,
could
and
do
was
it.
like,
I did it. But I didn't like it. Somebody else might have heard it, but like, that's dope. But me personally, I didn't like it, so I didn't use it.
I'm gonna find her name.
Yeah,
So
that
y'all
was
can
hard
check her
shit,
out.
man. Yeah, I don't know. Have we had some?
But I'm
some
just
real,
talking about
like
just
we
like
haven't
a
had
bona fide, just like
we haven't had no real nice.
Her name
like,
Megan.
What about what's your girl that was on Amy Miller?
Yeah.
oh, I remember her.
Yeah.
I remember her. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah, I remember her.
Check her out on Instagram at The Stallion, TheeESTALLION.
I probably already followed.
Let
Let me see. I probably already
Hot
followed.
girl.
Amy
Made.
Miller. I'm not sure what because I've only heard a little bit. of Amy Miller shit.
THEE style.
I know Trinity has some hard shit.
Yeah, but you didn't want to talk about Trinity.
Shut up, Jay.
Fight me.
The
No.
Stallion.
Yeah. She dope, though.
Nah, Trinity cool as shit though. But
I can't believe I remember that line, though.
Onomatopoeia.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I know at some point I came across some shit and it was a female rapper. Like, you know how you had those clicks and then they got that one female in it,
Right.
almost like Gangsta Boo and Mia X.
Right.
I know there was something like that around here.
Really? Did you just do that?
You
didn't catch
it. You
Oh, my God.
I didn't see it. What did
That
he
made
do?
me uncomfortable.
What? Where the dollars at?
He did that move, like that girl move.
Oh shit!
Nah, that nigga, he did the lips and everything.
Who did?
I did the lipstick?
Yeah,
you
that
did
nigga-
the duck face Humvee.
Probably did.
He did. He did the
I
duck
probably
face.
Hot girl Meg.
Yeah. And he
Why
did
am
the-
I
he did
already
the black
following
girl-
her?
He did the black girl snatch.
I need
You
to
know,
relax.
Oh,
that
oh yeah, the picking cotton out the air shit.
I missed it. You tripping.
I hate that shit.
Because you said put what $1.
I hate that shit as much as I hate clapping and boo boo.
I hate Boo Boo. I can't stand Boo Boo. God.
Look here, boo boo.
Do you, Boo Boo?
Look here, boo boo.
Do you, Boo Boo?
It's one more time.
That shit, though, oh man, that shit just all of a sudden just makes me look at you as a whole different person.
Right,
like,
right.
I just lose all kind of
Look
respect,
here.
and even if it may just be just for that moment, but I lose a lot of respect in
Say,
that
look
moment.
here, boo boo. God damn.
I hate that fucking shit. Wow. The clapping shit get on my nerves too. That clapping shit get on my nerves.
And that
man.
picking shit out the air shit, dog.
Oh yeah, that.
That's the most ratchet move ever, dog.
God. Yeah.
Oh my.
That's the most ratchet shit ever, man.
Hey, look, so
You
the other
should
day,
grab your words out the air. Let me tell you something, boo boo.
wait.
Shut your goddamn ass up.
Hey, look. So the other day, you know, I be on my old school shit. I'm jamming Freddie Jackson the other day. Dog,
What song?
The show look
I was-
good tonight.
I was jamming Rock With You. I was jamming
You Are My Lady?
Jam Tonight.
I thought that was
You Are
Johnny
My
Gill.
Lady, all that shit. But
Nigga.
listen, the start,
Was it Johnny
the
Gill?
start.
I think that was Johnny Gill.
Yeah, you was on.
Nigga, I don't know. was I close with something like Freddie Jackson?
They both can sing real good. So, you know, that. It's like Michael Jackson and Prince. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know, but dog, that got to be the most cultural start to a song ever, dog.
What you mean? What you mean?
If
Come
you know
on,
the
shut up.
lyric- If you know the lyrics to Rock With You,
Uh-huh.
then you'll understand what I'm saying.
I don't think none of us know him, dog.
Yeah,
So you saying MJ rock with you?
I
Or
mean,
Freddie?
no, Rock With Me Tonight, my bad.
Come on, DJ.
Yeah, Rock With Me Tonight for old time's sake.
Okay.
The song start off, he said, "Hey girl, long time no see." If that ain't cultural, dog, if that ain't some old
Yeah,
nigga
some
shit,
old. Ain't that a bitch?
I just bust out laughing when I heard it, dog. I'm sorry, I just had a moment.
Hey, girl.
Long time no see.
Time no see.
Yeah, man. Hey, we do got an email. Do we got voicemails?
No voicemail.
No voicemail. All right, let's get into. If you need if you got a voicemail, you got a comment, complaint, any cares or concerns from me, my co-hosts, or constituents, call in to 601-641-9474,
Can I
say
say
fo?
fo?
or send an email to yeahisaiditpod@gmail.com. That's yeahisaiditpod@gmail.com, and we'll read it on the show just like this.
I'm gonna learn how to say fo.
You just said it.
There it is. Hey there, yeah, I said it. This is TC Jones from the north side of H-Town. Houston, stand up.
represent the
North side, north side, yeah.
Okay.
I said it, did I mean it?
When I say it, but I still got love.
I fucked up on purpose. I fucked up on purpose.
I've been a listener for a long time now.
Shout out to the North, man.
Okay, here's my question for you guys. I need to know each of you guys' opinions on this matter. On a deserted island, and you can only listen to 7 albums. Random ass number. Listen to 7 albums.
I'm with it.
Name those 7 and give a brief explanation.
That's one a day if you got a calendar.
I know that this is hard.
I'll go.
This motherfucker.
I'll go.
I know that this is hard, but doing it on the spot makes it more true to your thoughts and not your research.
I'll go.
Give your answers swiftly. So, Jay,
I'll
you
go.
first.
UGK, Riding Dirty.
We did that yesterday.
It's my favorite album of all time. I think the
Okay.
album, which was made over 20 years ago, is still relevant today.
Awesome.
I love the album. Number 2 would be Devin the Dude.
Any album?
No, it's the first one where he was sitting on the toilet reading
Boo-boo.
Houston
Walking
Chronicle.
on the suite while he's getting
Yeah,
his
but the
last
name of
name.
the album is The Dude, though.
That's
Yeah.
the dude.
Right.
Yeah. So that album right there, I love the album personally because, you know, just I love it. It came out, I was young as shit, and it helped me on some shit, but whatever. I love that album.
That's what, 2?
I'm a shitting ass nigga. Nah, shitty booty little boy. Okay. Number 3 would be Scarface, The Diary. Face is my favorite, well, him and Jay, my favorite rappers. And I think that's probably his best album. Personal opinion. What's that? Number 3. Number 4 is gonna be Jay-Z. I think I got 2 Jay-Z albums. The first one on the list would be Reasonable Doubt.
Right.
It was just a level of lyricism on that album that was just crazy to me.
Right.
This is back when Jay-Z was like,
Did you get a J? That wasn't it.
Continue.
That was check out the J. Check out
that was this was a little bit after that. I know what you're talking about though. But I'm with you on it.
I went deep on that one.
Yeah, that's that Big Daddy Kane. That was that Big Daddy Kane remix he did. But yeah, so that. Excuse me.
What number we on? 4?
We on 4.
Can I say 4?
Can I say 4? That album, like I said, was just the lyricism. And that's what made me a fan of Jay-Z.
Nigga, hurry up, dog. The rest of us got to get ours out.
I'm gonna need you to relax.
That's gonna be insane.
I said it.
Number 5 would probably be another Jay-Z album, Blueprint. Again, just one of his dopest albums in my opinion.
How I shoot if it's plastic? I'm sorry, I just had to. That popped in my head. I don't know
But
why.
that leads me into number 6. That leads me. This is number 6, right?
Number 6.
Number 6 is gonna be. It's gonna be the Hot Boys, Guerrilla Warfare. I love that fucking album. I love that fucking album, man.
I feel you.
Nigga, if you from this part of the country, you love that album.
That boy say.
What kind
Hot
of
boy. Nigga got diamonds that are bling bling. Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
I'm a big
yeah,
time.
yeah. So, boy, don't get me started. That's a bad motherfucker, man.
7.
7. I got 7A is 7B. 7A is 4 a.m.
You cheating?
Hey, it gotta be a double CD then.
7A is 4 a.m.
That's what I'm trying to think of. Some double albums
Alright,
right
got
there.
some. Alright, got some.
That's my shit.
I got one.
Hold on, what? What was 7A?
4 a.m.
Okay.
7B is gonna be Pac Me.
444.
7B is Pac Me Against the World.
It's just me against the world, baby.
So you gotta get.
I got nothing
you gotta
to
get
lose. It's just me
Because
against the world, baby.
both of those albums have a certain mood. 4 a.m. got a mood to it, and
Hey man,
Me Against the World has a certain mood
that's
to
gonna
it
have
too.
to be a.
So yeah,
You gotta get a bootleg from
7A
somebody.
is 7B.
Gotta get a mix from somebody.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's mine.
All right, so I made a quick list. And so I'm not just hip hopping it out. I'm all over the place, man.
What
So
you talking about, baby?
Of course.
Talking about.
I got 2 Jay-Z albums on there. I got
Jay-Z.
Reasonable Doubt and Black
I'm
albums.
surprised you don't have
That's 2
7
right there.
JC albums.
That's two.
I could definitely have 4 Jay-Z albums because I can
Oh,
add
yeah,
Blueprint
easily.
and I can add American Gangster, and I would not be disappointed at all.
I fuck with that American.
You put
just saying.
444 on there
You know what I'm
too,
saying?
man.
Like,
Shit,
so-
square business.
So I
I'm
stopped
not putting that
too.
short ass album
So
on
what
there,
two-
dog.
what
I
two
only
again?
got 7 albums I can rock with. You can't give me 10 songs.
What
man.
two again?
No, you got the extended version. He got Adness. He got
Yeah.
Many Face God.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What 2 again?
Black album and Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
And everything else, there's no more hip hop on here.
Go for it, baby. Go. That's what I'm talking about.
I got
trying not
gospel,
to
you know what I'm
think.
saying? I got John P. Key Show Up album, you know what I'm saying? I got Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? I got Babyface, Grown and Sexy. I
Hey.
got Tamia, Between Friends.
Okay.
And the
Oh, you
last
would have
album,
that.
Bruno Mars,
Hey, man,
24
that's
Karat, baby.
Hey,
Hey, what you say about Julio?
Julio, bring that Scampy. Where the fuck is Julio at?
Julio, get the stretch. And on the other song,
Why is that gotta be Julio?
because
I
that's
don't
his
know,
partner.
man, but
That's racist.
Julio got to be a real person at this point, though.
Yeah, because he used them twice.
That's because I thought it was
told Julio
funny.
to
I
get
was
the
like,
stretch.
I'm thinking like it was almost a slide on some race shit a little bit,
Nah,
kind of,
Bruno Mars is
you know.
racist.
But nah, Julio's a real person.
Bruno Mars is
If
racist.
that nigga make one more album cut, we gonna find out who Julio is.
Bruno Mars is racist. He has a
Shout out to
Mexican
Julio.
slave named Julio.
Shout out to Julio.
Julio is the nigga in the band that don't have no instrument.
Yeah.
That's even more racist.
Nah, it's like the nigga that was in the band with the Times. That nigga that held the mirror for Morris Day. I forgot. I hate because I forgot his name. It's gonna come to me. Though.
That nigga was like the nigga in the Lunatics with the mask.
Yeah, that nigga.
That was
That
funny.
nigga was pantomiming the whole time.
Oh, that's hard.
Well, get it in there.
I ran out of breath on that one.
Hurry up, Rand. Shit.
Okay. I'm making up a list on the spot because
Yeah. Let's go.
shut up, nigga. I'm gonna need you to calm down.
I'm gonna need you to relax. oh.
That's my 1 hour Mark Bell.
You that damn bill.
Okay, look.
Run it.
I need a second because I've been drinking this
Nah, nigga.
Devil's River.
Devil's River.
And I'm trying to make an authentic list, but not a bad list because of the Devil's River.
Not a bad
Okay.
list because of the Devil's River.
I need
7 ounces.
7, right?
Yes, sir.
Layers.
Oh, Royce the 5'9". That's hard.
Okay.
Yeah, Royce 5'9" layers.
Okay.
Marshall Mathers 2.
Okay.
Yeah. MMLP too.
Eminem 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna go with the last Nas album.
Life is good.
Life is Good.
That was a classic album to me.
Cause I what I'm trying to do. I'm trying not to load up on artists that I just like. Like I'm trying to give a diversity because I can pick 7 albums from any of those guys I just named and just be completely happy with that shit.
Right.
But okay, I got Life is Good, Marshall Mathers LP 2, Royce 5'9" Layers. Man, I almost said the Black Album, but I think that's too short.
Too short.
Cause I don't want no little small, you know.
And
That
it's
was
a
one
song
of those 10, 11 song joints too.
Need some songs.
Sure.
Yeah, the Black Album.
Yeah, it
short.
was like 11
It
songs.
was that short though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was 13.
I thought it was 13 to 14.
I don't think so.
13 to 14 still kind of short.
So I'm gonna go with damn, which one? What's the one? The one that had You Don't Know on it?
That's the blueprint.
That's
Blueprint?
blueprint. That's the blueprint.
First Blueprint, right?
Yeah.
Cause I be
From the
cheating with
streets
Blueprint.
where the
I want to say
hoods
Blueprint
swallow
too so
women.
bad because
Bullets
it's
to follow
a double.
women.
Double CD.
So much coke
I
that you
didn't
can
like
run
it
the
like that.
slalom. The coke,
11 right
the
here,
cops
3
told
right
me
here.
this top to bottom.
14 songs.
They say that we are
What if
prone
those
to
three are the
violence,
same?
but it's
They
home
not.
sweet home.
That's why they separate.
What personalities clash and chrome
meets chrome.
The coke prices up and down like it's Wall
Wall
Street
Street
homes.
homes.
But this is worse than the Dow Jones. Your brains are
So
now
now blown.
all over that brown
brown.
One look, you are
Now
now gone.
gone.
Shout out to Devil's River.
Hold up, man.
That was my shit. They,
Oh,
they played
look.
that shit in the club one time.
That's
dog.
everybody's shit, man.
And that song and Many Men are the reason why I didn't do club songs anymore. Cause I was in how many? I had 4 albums, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pause my list right here for this story.
Pause.
Go ahead.
I was
So,
in
You could tell a story, but I gotta hurry up for everybody else.
no because you gave a rundown on every song.
That's what the nigga said.
I just gave the flow right quick,
He said that.
and I'm finna tell you. When I was in the club, I can't remember what club it was because I ain't been to clubs in so long.
Maxis.
It
wasn't Maxis.
It was Metropolis.
I've never been in
Jamaica,
I have
Jamaica.
been in- I'm leaning towards Jamaica.
Ice Age.
Hell,
Oasis. Now
but
tell the
either way,
story.
Come on, dog. Really?
they played that song, and they played, I believe it was Many Men, and I'm in there, and everybody in the club is rocking out to these songs. Now, if y'all know these songs, these
Right.
are not high tempo songs.
Right.
These are very low BPM songs.
Right. Yeah.
So there's no dancing going on.
Right.
Just a gangster boogie, and everybody knew the words.
Yeah. Yeah.
That let me know right there that I did not have to do this shit. I just
Right.
needed to make some shit that people felt.
Yeah.
And if they played it in the club, if I had a big enough presence and they
Right.
played it in the club, people would still rock out to it.
Absolutely.
Dope.
Absolutely.
I've never done it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right, number 5.
Okay. I'm going down the timeline in my head.
Right.
I think I might have to look. I don't want to cheat, but I might have to a little bit. Okay, I got Royce Layers, Marshall Mathers LP2 Eminem.
Right.
I have
Life is good, Nas.
Life is Good Nas, Jay-Z,
Blueprint.
Blueprint. What's that? That's 4, right?
That's 4.
Shout out to Devil's River.
Yeah.
They can't count past his thumb.
He hadn't even made it to his thumb.
I didn't. I was stuck. Cause I wanna go with some old school shit, but I gotta choose wisely. Cause it's some
Too
shit I
short.
Because you only got 7 albums.
We spent
I could go with Too Short.
we spent 2 or 3
Getting
whole
It.
summers on Too Short.
I can go Too Short getting it.
yeah.
I can
Get it
it.
while the getting is
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah.
I can go Too Short getting it.
Are you gonna go with it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
See, mine
Fine.
would have been get in where you fit in. Off the strength of blowjob Betty
Get in
alone.
where you fit
Off the
in,
strength of
punk.
blowjob Betty.
I had
man.
your mama in the back of the trunk, and now we hardcore like CB4.
Huh.
Biting.
What you wanna be me for?
Huh.
Hey man, say man.
Oh yeah.
That's 5.
We need 2 more, yeah.
2 more.
Okay, 2 more. Man, can I look? Is that considered
No,
research?
it's not cheating.
Nah, it's he said off the top of the head.
Okay.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
you gonna put? I got that piff on there.
I got that.
I wouldn't choose my own shit.
Poof. Choose 4 a.m. Cause you like it a lot.
I do really like 4 a.m.
I got that piff.
That was my
I'ma
shit.
share with the world
That
and
was
drop
my
that shit. Tell them haters to be quiet and speak only when spoken to. The last
that's a
things I need
classic.
another idiotic.
I got
quote
that
from
piff
you.
is hard, man.
It is,
got
man.
that piff was hard, man.
For those of you that don't know, that's one of my mixtapes.
That shit was hard.
That shit went hard.
He had one with Marlo too, the G1.
I don't got it.
The man, he had that
You ain't
one
gonna
with
get it either.
that we some
I ain't gonna get it
players. That was my shit right there. And that we keep it hot right now.
I
Man,
got a
We were playing with that
don't
shit.
fuck
dog.
with me because I ran.
got
I know I got all that
album
nigga
of
shit,
yours,
man.
boy.
Man, we were playing on a lot of that shit, dog, and that was what was so fun about it. Cause like I was like, man, we could out rap these niggas and do anything,
Yeah.
and we did. We just didn't blow up.
I just do Lumberyard. Rand had one of the hardest verses ever in life on Lumberyard, man.
Gorillas in the trunk.
I only had like 2 verses on
Let's say
Lumberyard.
$5,000 and a hand ran the nigga to take the flows off. I got hoes off in the club ready to take their clothes off, knocking down doors, fucking fine hoes and
was
everything
you?
that come with it. I've done did it, taking the run. Boy, that nigga real rapping his ass off on that shit. That
talking
nigga
that
was rapping his ass off on that shit. I was like, man, that was one of the hardest verses right there, man.
We don't just be talking shit over here, man. Niggas can put in work.
They ain't ready for a young thug nigga from Lumberyard. But that nigga ran on like, well, that's my motherfucking cousin, nigga. Hell yeah.
'Cause I remember doing that shit, dog. That should have been like, okay, anyway.
You can't miss me with Rand,
So
dog.
is that gonna be or no?
Well, am I at 6?
You at 6, bro.
You naming a 6th one.
I'm naming the 6th one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I stopped at Too Short. That was my thumb, right?
That was the thumb.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of rappers that I really like so I can pick up something that I really want to use. Because unfortunately, I'm going to go with Dope Game 2G.
Dope Game 2.
Sensei, good fella.
Oh, yeah,
Kilo
yeah, yeah.
seller.
Wow.
Slang it straight or sweller.
Wow.
Sell it white or hard yellow.
Huh.
Put snub noses to heads of bank tellers. Toss lead across the room. Commence to paint nigga sweater. But,
Dope game.
I
too.
got,
Deep.
man, listen. When I bought that album, I was stuck on that song for the first 3 days I had. I didn't go past track 1.
What?
I did not go past the first 3. That song was hard.
As I infiltrate your noggin to the point of mind boggling.
Keep it throbbing.
If you
If you
swing, I'm
bobbing. Even if I'm dumb, died mobbing. On the dope corner in my jaw.
Hey, I want to get that album now, dog.
Oh, wow, man.
It's on title.
It's on Spotify, too.
Yep.
It's on Apple Music.
So-
never mind.
So is that my
Yeah,
thumb?
I gotta find another.
Yeah, you
no,
got
that's
it.
6.
That's
That's 6. Okay.
One more.
Uno más.
I gotta find another way to get that shit.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
I might get some good sound.
I tell all my hoes.
Bring it up.
What was the last Lupe joint before Drogas like?
Not that Chinese joint.
The test on you.
Test on you.
Yeah.
I can ride to that one because he said some shit on that motherfucker when he said something like I like my pancakes cut in swirls. Morocco Moles and Undercover Squirrels. Like he was doing some real rap nerdy shit on there.
Right, yeah,
and
yeah.
that shit like I'm sitting here remembering all that shit. He said some shit like running across the canyon and poof into the wall. I was like, this nigga's talking about cartoons and half these niggas ain't gonna never get this
Man,
shit.
y'all remember when that nigga did that freestyle over that Nas Thief's theme? That nigga said my mind state rewinds, waits, and fast forwards, bullets making a beeline for my face. Y'all remember that?
I remember it when you say it, but I don't know it by heart.
Oh man, that was some of the hardest shit ever. I was like, this nigga here is on some next level shit. That nigga like, a tech is running for president. Jesus pieces walk around with. Niggas hanging from their neck. Monopoly's playing chess. I just picked up an obituary of a bulletproof vest. Like that nigga was saying some wild shit. I was like,
I
this
mean,
nigga here.
Shit.
That's why I say we're not gonna argue the skill at all. We
Yeah,
got that.
yeah.
And I know my boy Crawdad would appreciate the Tetsu and Youth album
Yeah.
from you. So shout out to
Now,
Crawdad.
I know it's some shit that's kind of interchangeable, but I want those artists.
Gotcha.
That's
Gotcha. That
All
was
right,
dope.
Hummers.
That's a dope
Humvee,
list.
what you got?
Homer.
7.
Hey, Jared.
I got a lot of.
Why does nigga sound like Dr. Claudio?
That's just the voice I came up with that night, man. It just sounded appropriate.
I had a chance to get my list together in my head. As you guys,
That
were
goddamn
putting my list
cat.
together, I had a chance to get my list together in my head. A lot of greatest hits. I'm gonna go with number 1.
Greatest hit.
A lot of greatest hits.
I was thinking
lot of
because
greatest hits.
I was
Hey,
gonna say
leave me
some
alone.
shit like some
No.
greatest hits and
lot of
some.
greatest hits.
Hold on,
'cause
here-
you know that
Come
that
on.
Above the Rim soundtrack.
Oh, that was hard.
No.
That
You
was
could do a song.
hard.
Hey, that was hard.
Hold on. I don't mind the soundtrack. Here's the thing. We're not trying to find out what 7 artists you like. What 7 artists' bodies of work do you
Okay.
feel
Well,
good?
I
I'm
really
just,
let
just
it
went
ride.
off the
I'll
top
let
of
it
the
ride.
head.
I'll
Man, that's what it is.
I'll let it ride. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like I spent a
We
long
can
time.
name 7 artists' greatest hit. Like,
right.
shit,
You
can't
feel
miss.
me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Cheating ass.
Michael Jackson, Thriller. That's the first joint.
Okay. His second best album. I feel.
What was the first?
Huh?
What was
Off the Wall is better.
All right.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Smile and wave.
Yeah. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with ESG Ocean of Funk.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
Just because I need to be on
Oh,
that
no, I
on that
feel-
island
I ain't
on that
mad at
island,
that.
H-Town, just
body rock.
thinking I'm in the car. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Hey, I ain't mad at that.
I was
one.
thinking about ESG, but I wasn't really like because I'm looking at an ESG album. Like I was halfway cheating, trying to see what I got on my rack over there.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I got City
All
Under
right, that's
Siege,
2.
man.
Number 3, I'm gonna go with Jay-Z, The Gangster.
American Gangster.
American Gangster. Good
See,
choice.
now that was a hard choice for me
Good
because I
choice.
really wanted to
Yeah.
say American Gangster.
Yeah.
I really wanted to say that, but I was like, nah, there was some moments in that other one though.
Yeah.
All right, keep going. My fault.
Number 4, Devin the Dude, Landing Gear.
Oh.
I love that album.
I tried to download it and got a bunch of files I couldn't listen to, and I never went and bought
I
it.
love that album.
I played
man.
myself on that one. I didn't get
Shout out to
landed
Devin.
here.
Yeah. Number 5, Tony.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of the name of the album. The one with Anniversary on it.
Don't worry, I'll look it up for you. Go ahead.
You lay your head on my pillow, all that good shit.
I was just listening to that the other night, man.
I just realized that I ain't getting no ass with my list.
You gonna be by yourself, ain't
You
you?
gonna be banging it out.
You gonna be by yourself, right?
I ain't say you was alone.
Oh, I thought, okay, I took it as you alone. If I got a female with me, then
What's your email say? Is there any details about I'm stranded on an island one deep?
I thought that's what it was.
That's what I had in my head.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
So I just
yeah.
like-
So that's what I'm
changes.
thinking. That's why I had ESG on it.
Then why'd you have Tony?
Just
Because you on an island by yourself, you wanna. That's how you wanna
gonna
feel
be
when you by
tearing it
yourself.
up, boy.
It didn't say by yourself.
Wilson.
And
That
then
nigga find
he
some
gotta
coconut
be
oil.
romantic with it. They go do it by the candlelight and shit, the fire.
I'm in love with an alligator.
That nigga tripping. That nigga tripped out. Oh man, that nigga there tripped out, bro. He said alligator. All the animals on that island. That nigga picked the
Didn't
alligator.
even pick a mammal.
That nigga picked the alligator
Savage.
to fall for. Cold-blooded motherfucker. He said reptile.
So I'm on number 6, right? Am I?
Damn.
You said the
I
one with
thought you said 3 albums.
The one with anniversary?
Okay. That is Sons of Soul.
Yeah. Number 6. I'm gonna go with Bone Thugs, East 99.
East 1999, my nigga.
Think about back in the day when it was 89. Little nigga on the grind trying to get mine, doing my crime. Hey.
Put us up down on that
shit.
clear
99.
hitting up the graveyard shit with
Miss Wally and Wishbone.
with the Wally hollow.
Hey man, hold on.
Crazy Bone.
Between the 4 of us, we should have had this. We should have had the same dry spots. Like somebody should be able to pick up the spots where somebody else doesn't know. Like we all know the same words, and we all missing the same words.
What's crazy is the people listening to it.
They probably missed the same word. They probably missed the same word.
That's when he said, "Come with it, man. Hit it, bit."
We should have picked an easier one, like first of the month or something. Even though that wasn't on East 99 still, man.
The last one is a tough one because it's between Klondike Cat and Spice One.
Uh-oh. That boy went gangster. Damn. That's when you're going to be having a moment, son.
I mean, shout out to SPC. I'm gonna have to go with Spice One. America's Night.
Yeah, I would have to do that
I'm gonna have to go
if I had to
with
pick between those
Smelling
two.
steel. Fresh out the county jail. Y'all know that song?
Yeah,
Hell yeah, I know
Oh,
that song.
okay.
You know I know that song.
that's my 7 right there.
Now we can do this.
The only artist that was consistent
Face
through
of a
all 4 of
desperate
this,
man.
What?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Yep,
Shit good
you're
time.
right.
Huh?
The
Jay-Z.
only artist that's consistent
Out of
through
all of us,
4
yeah.
people's list. is
Oh,
Jay-Z.
you just had to point that
I-
out, huh?
Of course I did. You know.
Give me a nod so we can.
I should have.
I
take it out and put
I
Beyonce.
really wanted to put
But
Illmatic
it's
on
still
my
connected,
shit.
though.
I love Illmatic. I personally love Illmatic. I wanted to put that on my
I want a
shit.
Beyonce 4 on that though. That is a hard album.
Love on Top is one of my favorites. It's one of my top 10.
You really got to get the
songs.
cameras in here.
I had 5. Go ahead, Ill. I see you, man.
We need
Yeah.
these cameras
Grab
so
words
bad.
out the
sky.
Y'all out of there.
Grab these
man.
words out the sky, man.
good.
Hell yeah.
did that shit good.
Hell yeah, you did that shit good.
I've been practicing all show.
You practicing?
I'm practicing all show.
I hear you.
601
I ain't never done that shit before in my life.
9474.
Can I say foe?
Give us a call. Let us know what you think. Call in. Give us your list. Hey, let me have my yeah I said it moment real quick. It's gonna take about 2 minutes.
Go
No, it's
for
gonna
it.
take about 45 seconds.
Go for it.
Dave East is not that dude. Please stop gassing him up like he's that guy.
That first
We
album,
love the fact that Nas backed him and he got that whole New York thing. Dave East is not that guy. Dave East cannot rap on the track with these 2 guys. Hands down.
What you got?
Okay, I can,
You
I can
and
run
you.
Oh.
it. Okay.
Dave East is
that's
not
some high
that guy.
praise,
Dave
man.
East have a good voice. You know, not a great voice. He have a good voice and he can flow, but he's not that guy. Because when you start to name people from, like, we don't even have to name, like, the most lyrical guys from New York. We can name guys who are more so known for their style, but who
A$AP
just
Ferg?
have dope-ass lyrics you can't get away from.
French Montana.
A$AP Ferg.
Not that guy.
Don Q. I'm talking about the new generation.
A$AP
Like-
Ferg is a new guy.
Like, Dave East not that dude. They need to stop that shit.
I gotta check out the project to see what I think.
And I'm
about
not
it.
saying the project is bad.
One of the best rap
But it's
voices
just like
I
they
heard in a
trying
long
to
time.
make him like he's like a throwback to the golden age, or like he not
Well, that's
guy.
what they're saying. But the thing
I can
about
see him saying that.
the
though.
biggest thing is the thing with him is because they say he's a throwback to the 90s because by today's terms he is a lyricist. I mean today's standards rather.
Okay.
He's a lyricist. But the number one thing is the girls like him, the females like him. So that's, kind of why they pushing him.
Yeah, but that'll make you a great rapper.
No, I'm not saying that that's what makes him a great rapper. I'm saying this is why the label is really trying to push him, and I think they're trying to push him in a certain direction. Maybe that Method Man lane. You know, Method Man had a lane where the ladies liked him, but he rapped as if he didn't even give a damn about that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Tikal was a hard album.
Right.
Yeah,
I
absolutely,
think that was
absolutely.
It was a hard album.
But I think they trying to push him into that Method Man lane, but
I see what you're
I don't know if he's as good a rapper as Method Man.
Oh, he's not.
I don't think he's good as I don't think he's as good a rapper as Method Man, but I think that's the lane they trying to go with a modern day Method Man.
Got to pull up a little bit more of this
Type
Devil's
thing.
River.
I think he's like average at best. He's just real, regular, run of the mill, nothing special, no tricks, no special effects, just straight up and down like 6 o'clock.
I like him.
You're right. I like him though.
I like him, and I really did enjoy the Kyrie Chanel project.
Right.
I really enjoy it. I still jam it regularly. I just didn't care much for Paranoia. Yeah. It was a letdown.
Yeah.
As a fan of Dave East,
And I tell you,
it was a
man,
letdown for me.
If you want to try to do introspective rap, you got to come with it, dog. That's not something you can half step with.
No.
With being introspective, you can't be halfway. Like
Right.
Either do it or don't. Some guys can do it, other guys can. Jadakiss is Jadakiss can't do introspection. He just can't. He doesn't have the ability to let you in. He'll say everything in general. It'll all be generalities, and that's great.
I agree. I
had a thought. I'd hate to cut you off with this because this is way off, but I meant to say this way earlier.
Go ahead.
I really wanted to put Massacre
50 Cent.
50 Cent on my list.
Okay.
I needed an 8th. But
You
all
should
right.
say 7B. That's your
If I had a
7B.
7B, my 7B would be unpredictable.
Mystical.
Oh, fuck with it.
13 motherfucking years. Yeah. I don't do like your stupid ass off balance. You ain't no challenge.
Let's see.
Yeah. That's a good
hey,
one.
look,
That's a good one.
I'm gonna give
man.
y'all one quick glimpse into my personal life right here. Hey, shout out to Devil's River.
Yeah.
So, last month, me and my wife actually made 13 years as a married couple.
Man, let's give them a hand for that, man. Yeah.
And when she said it, the first thing I said was, 13 motherfucking years! She was like, oh yeah, that's how you feel?
Yeah.
I know what
Wow.
to do to knock your stupid ass off balance. You ain't no challenge. And she didn't get it. I fell out laughing.
Yeah.
I thought the shit was funny as hell, but I could see why somebody else would be kind of taken back by that.
She yeah.
So next year when I make 13 years, guess what I'll be saying to my wife?
13 I thought that was a great moment, dog, and nobody else, like, I didn't have DJ here to like co-sign what I was doing. Like, she was just like, oh yeah, oh that's how you. I mean, I know what I had to finish it.
Right.
I know what to do to knock your stupid ass off balance. You ain't no challenge.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great moment, man. I had to share that one.
O-M-Y.
Oh, okay. Look,
S-T-I.
we're gonna wrap this up because we're not gonna do no more of these 2-hour shows because it eats up. Anyway,
That's very immature.
before we wrap this up, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Shout out to Devil's River.
Really?
I'm gonna learn how to do that shit.
You did it earlier.
We gotta chop it up a little bit on the legacy of Dick Gregory.
Yeah.
I
I
was
saw
being
that.
a poet. I didn't even know it. Sometimes it just comes
Yeah,
natural.
it's just come on out of there. Okay, so this is what I lead off, man, and I say, like, Dick Gregory did a lot of different things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was a comic,
Was his real name Dick or was it Richard?
of course, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Richard. If your name Richard Johnson, are you just the biggest dick ever? I'm just saying. I'm just
Oh, Richard.
Oh man.
you just a dick.
Oh,
all
you
around.
just dick both ways, man.
right.
Oh, Richard.
But
That's an inside joke
and he was like,
that you're on the outside of.
he was this very charismatic guy,
Huh?
and he really cared about what he cared about. He's passionate.
That's what he did.
Yeah. Oh, he do that all day long.
Huh?
Huh?
You hear me? Huh?
Wow.
See, that's
So-
the game they play.
And Dick Gregory was master at dodging your questions.
Oh, was he?
He would ask you,
You come to
you gonna ask me that question? That's what you want to ask me? Huh? With all these things going on in the world, with police killing black men, gunning them down, huh? That's what you want to say? Huh? They what he said, hold on. He said they killed one guy and killed another nigga the next day, and you want to ask me that question? Huh? Go ahead then, Dick, say what you want to say. Shit, it's your show.
Yeah, this your show. You on here all the time. You only got me for 15 minutes. I want to talk.
Yeah, man. So that dude definitely gonna be missed. His energy, his presence, and like he really rode for what he believed in, and I don't knock him for that. You know what I'm saying?
That
He lived to
man
be
said,
84 years
I was
old.
just wondering,
See, he was 84.
where did all the albinos go after high school?
And then everybody
What are you
collectively
talking about,
thought.
Dick? What are you talking about, Dick?
Everybody collectively thought.
Oh man.
For real.
What the fuck did that happen?
Oh, man.
Dick Gregory.
That man would talk in circles.
Yep.
And you had, like, when I watched him on the Breakfast Club the other morning, Charlamagne, he couldn't get nothing in because if he
Nothing.
did, he was going to fuck up the rest of the show.
Right.
Because that man didn't come to answer no questions. He came to ask them all, huh?
Huh?
He
Huh?
he didn't come to answer none of them. He came to ask them all. Huh?
Dick Gregory,
Oh,
an
man.
Apollo legend.
But he said a lot of brilliant shit, though. But some of that shit was just like, as DJ would say, smart to a dumb nigga
Smart
shit.
to a dumb nigga.
Some of that shit, because, you know, I like to consider myself a thinker. I don't think I'm that deep in everything, but I don't take everything at face value. Some shit got to explain itself.
Right.
And some of the stuff he was saying, I was like, nah.
Not going.
Not going for that one.
Dick Gregory.
Oh, Dick Gregory will take you down the rabbit hole, nigga.
He'll take it down.
No,
You
real
better-
talk.
you better
Real
watch
talk.
it.
Don't even
Real
worry.
talk.
Don't even
man.
worry about it. Just let him finish.
Huh?
Dick Gregory.
But yeah, like I said, he said some brilliant shit though, man. But
And shout out, man.
he died. Hopefully,
Yeah.
nobody killed him. Like they didn't slip him something and kill him because he started exposing some stuff that people were trying to keep secret. I'm trying to keep a no homo moment from happening. It ain't.
Huh?
Huh? Did you hear me?
Hey, man. Huh? Yeah. Dick Gregory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Dick Gregory, as everybody else is checking Instagram.
Rest in peace.
No, I'm trying to check and see what albums are coming out, see what we'll be reviewing.
I'm not checking Instagram. I'm actually reading Bible scriptures.
Said no one ever.
What from what book of the
From
Bible?
the king of thought watching.
I stopped watching Thoughts, just so you know. I'm growing as a person, okay?
Uh-huh.
I don't watch Thoughts
No more.
anymore.
He don't watch them
Past
no
a
less
certain
either.
time.
I happen to have a soft spot in my heart for ratchets.
Uh-huh.
Which is a little different.
They mean well, okay?
Only by
They mean
Frog's
well.
hair.
They mean well. Ratchets have the best intentions. They don't mean to.
601-641-9474. 601-641-9474. Make sure you guys give us a call and let us know what 7 albums you would have on a deserted island by yourself. This is Humvee, Ilran, DJ the DJ, and Jay Young. Episode number 60, the Yeah I Said It podcast. I'm just going to keep going.
Oh man. That's it. It's over.
Devil's River Bourbon Whiskey was the sponsored drink tonight.
Oh man, we've officially gone too far, man.
I'm sick.
The rest of the show, nobody's gonna know what the fuck we're doing, dog. So
R.I.P. Dick Gregory.
let's go ahead and wrap this
We
up.
sorry to our other listeners. We sorry. We ain't got no damn sense.
You have to be here. We
I
gotta
want
get
y'all
the
to do that in your conversations tomorrow when we talking to
Make sure
people.
you guys tune in.
Say that shit with all
Make sure you jump with it when
all
you say
the
it.
intensity in your body.
Jump back with it.
Say it like you mean it. Say it with your chest, nigga.
You gotta say it almost like
Literally saying it with the
like you
chest.
hiccup at the same time.
That's it.
You know what?
shit.
Look here, boo boo.
Oh shit! I'm about to choke.
That clapping is the worst, man.
All right,
Hey
man.
man, let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Man.
All right. I'm Humvee. You can find me on GTHANGREC on Twitter and Instagram.
Hey.
Grab it out there. Grab it out there.
Grab it out the air.
You running out of breath, nigga.
I'm out, man. I can't see. There's piling this shit flying all in my eyes. Get me out this country, bro.
Oh, man.
See, that's why I said we gotta wrap this up, man. We can't go nowhere but down from here, dog. Oh man.
Hey, I gotta
Sorry,
see that
guys.
movie now.
All right, I'm on YG. I'm not on YG. Shit, I'm on the IG
Yeah.
as Ill Ran.
Yeah.
I'm on the Facebook also as Ill Ran. And I'm on the Twitter,
Why?
because I be Twittering,
Yeah.
as ill_ran_is_back. Jay. We skipped Jay.
Yeah, you did. You skipped the
You
rotation.
can find Jay on Pornhub.
You can find me on Bissonnet getting it out of bitch.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's
$20
gonna be the start to
$20
the next
hit.
rap verse. You can find me on Bissonnet getting it out of bitch.
Hey,
Hey, that's a nice line.
let's say it again. 1, 2, 3.
You can find me on Bissonnet getting it out of bitch.
Shout out to
We
Dennis River.
tripping, dog. This show is done.
I told you.
This show,
We can't go nowhere but down, man.
we ain't shit. We ain't shit. You can find me on Instagram, JL713, Twitter, JL713. I don't do Facebook 'cause that's for old people.
DJ.
Don't find me. I'll find you.
You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.